Hey everyone, AngryIceCube here, and today we are going to the afterlife because, well, why not? So yeah, how to get there. I don't remember all the details since it's been a few years since the expansion came out, but as I recall, it had something to do with chatting up Furiona, and she falls over dead, and as a result of that, you had to talk to the Beast Lord guy, the NPC dude, and he gave you a thingy that you could use to protect your soul by and travel into the afterlife to find out what the hell was going on, because people were just like randomly falling over dead all across Norath. So what you end up doing is going to the Firot. Here's the Wizard Spire, and here is the Afterlife Spire to the Eidolon Jungle. Because the afterlife apparently takes different forms depending on who's there. So for some reason it takes the form of the Firot. I'm not quite sure what that's all about. Supposedly everyone sees it differently, but there are a lot of people here who are seeing it as the Firot. Anyhow, this is the Eidolon Jungle, which is the first part of the Chains of Eternity expansion. Not a lot to say about it, honestly. It's just a really big zone. See, you start here, and you eventually go over here. This will take you to the Oval Plains, which is the next zone of the afterlife, where you're going to find Drinnel. He's the Grim. Can't talk today. The Grim. Wow. The Grim Reaper. There we go. Yeah, someone. I need an electrician to like pop my head off and go through my wiring and find out what the hell's wrong with me. Is that? No, that's one of those little mobs. There are aerial shinies that you can get in this zone. I haven't seen one in a long time. Of course, I haven't really been here in a long time either, so I guess that makes sense. But yeah, generally I can pick them out when I see them, but I'm not seeing any right now. They were a lot harder to see the further you go that way, though. So let's take a look here. We've got Wayward. Those are the spirits of those who have not yet moved on. I mean, they're dead, but they're still not in the. This is like the. How should I put it? This is the waiting lounge. All right, this is the afterlife's waiting lounge. Great place. You got icky monsters like these guys. They're tenacious. You can tell because it says right there, tenacious. You got lizardmen, and things are not happy in Neverland because, well, things are a little messed up. For example, war and fear are once again at odds, just like they are in the normal world. You gotta watch out for that poison. That poison used to be pretty substantial, but not so much anymore. But then again, we've been buffed up a lot too. But you got lizardmen, you got Ralosians, you got gorillas on the far side. You got almost forgot. You got the harrowing horde. Can't forget them. Let's go over here and check them out. Actually, they're. Wait, what was that? Ooh, what's this? Oh ho! Oh ho! It's not an aerial shiny, but it'll do. Memories of the hidden camp. Also notice that when you've got like a dot on you and you're trying to collect something, you'll get better at focus. Maybe it can and will interrupt you. Anyhow. Alright, so like I said, you got camps of waywards. They'll give you a bunch of quests. Go out here and fight the lizardmen and the Ralosians and whatnot. A lot of it involves finding like artifacts from their life to help them come to terms with their death. Yeah, the aerial collections kind of look like these guys, but not quite. Like I said, generally you can pick them out when you're above all this crap. This is what makes this zone annoying. Oh yeah, here we go. The harrowing horde. These are ucky monsters who eat your soul or something like that. Oh yeah, and then there's this thing. Don't fly into these; they'll kill you. Although there is one that will act. This one's broken. There's one that works. That takes you to Oval Plains. Yeah, so you got like these things. All right, these are harrowing horde. Come on down here and attack me. Come on. There you go. Die, wicked creature. Die, I said. Oh look, another one. Oh, I got a small trinket. I believe that's a quest starter. Yep, residual memory. You get to find out that these are actually people who died and I guess got consumed by the harrowing horde or something. They don't really explain it all that well. But yeah, these used to be people like you and me. Now they're these things. Remember, what was it, Drazik, the big dragon? Yeah, he became one of them too. Of course, his reasoning was because he was still being affected by a necromantic spell, thanks to the Tear Vishan, which is it's a magical amplifier. So yeah, we got all these dudes out here and they're fighting. Here's the Gehane. They're like they're the bureaucrats of the afterlife. They do all sorts of stuff. They're like, you know, they'll do the paperwork. They'll take care of the engineering, sanitation, all that great stuff. These are the civil servants. Well, not this guy. These are the civil servants. Let's get a good look at him. Hey, dude, what's up? And he's like, hello. He's pretty. He's very pretty. Check out that cool armor, though. Let's look at that armor again. Yeah, this is the armor you'll get from the quest. They got these little cool spectral effects on them. It's kind of neat looking. There's like green and orange and blue, and I think there's some red ones too for the raid armors. Oh, here we go. See? It's a grenadier. He'll throw grenades at you. Then he'll ignore this guy and just start smacking at me, which was probably a mistake, because this guy wasn't even hurting you, dude. I was just watching. I'm just here as an observer, that's all. Yeah, anyhow, if you keep going this way, you'll notice we got the children of Zek. Like I said, war and fear are once again at odds, just like in the normal Furot. Where is that tower? There's a big tower around here somewhere. Somewhere. It's not it. It's over here somewhere. Let's go higher so I can actually see. There it is. Yeah, over here. The 4 bouncers, remember the 4 ghosts in the Furot? Yeah, they're actually here. Don't piss them off. You will get a nasty surprise. More I will not say, but yeah, here we go. Zek worshippers. And if you keep going that way, you'll find the worshippers of Kazakh Thul. That's where the gorillas are, by the way, up on these ledges up there. Yeah, you got to go over here, and part of the quest is figuring out what the hell is going on, why the worshippers of Zek are here, and why the worshippers of Fear are over there, and fix it. If you do the solo version of the signature quest line, it is the worst written quest line of all time. It has 0 conclusion. I mean, you save the day, and then as soon as you save the day, everything you just did gets undone. So you saved literally nothing. It's like, wow, that was great. They don't even bother to tell you that if you go in and do the heroic version that it actually changes, which I thought was that's pretty poor on Sony's part. But yeah, if you do the heroic version, then it doesn't immediately reset. But basically, bad things are happening to Drenel, and you're working not with Drenel but with his steward, which you may remember him from the whole Aralyssi Mar thing. She was the dude that the what was her name? Serena, I think her name was. She killed him in a fit of jealousy because she had the hots for him, but she thought that he had the hots for Aralyssi, and she became the maiden of treachery. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that dude. He's the steward of Drenel, which was what he was supposed to become originally. And she had to make a deal. Aralyssi had to make a deal with Drenel to you know, get things going back on track. Oh, up here is where you will fight one of the dolls for the Heroes Festival. The Balin doll spawns up here somewhere. Right over here, actually. Fun fight. He's the highest level of them all. Alright, so you get up here, and you got all this stuff. Alright, we got some fear gazes, and we got these little fear touches. As you can see, fear is starting to take over. So we have the plane of war creeping in and the plane of fear creeping in. But why? Well, that's what you're supposed to find out when you do this quest line. Those guys are obnoxious little... Yeah, those guys are assholes. I can't remember what it was they had. They had some special ability that they would use that like rendered them almost immune to damage. And they would throw it up intermittently. It was a pain in the ass to deal with. Nowadays, not so much of a big deal because we can just kind of blow through it. But at the time, it was kind of obnoxious. Yeah, so you keep going this way and you'll get to the Turbillion or whatever it's called. That's the teleport. Ooh, look at that. Hi. What's up? It's watching us. Anyhow, yeah, we're going this way. Really not a lot to this, though. I mean, it's basically just a continual slog through obnoxious enemies until you get up to this part. Again, you got some quests, and they're going to take you into like a little cave over there. That's the Turbillion right there. That'll take you to Obel Plains. Although I believe you have to finish the quest line to get it fixed first, or it will kill you. I'm not sure. It did at the time when it launched. If you went in there before you did the quest line to get it working, flying down into it would actually kill you. Now flying down into it will take me to Obel Plains. Alright, so here's the Temple of Khazak-Thul. What is the Temple of the Khazak-Thul doing in the afterlife? Well, again, that's your job to find out. I mean, I could tell you, but that would be spoilers. I don't want to spoil it for you. I mean, oh my gosh. But yeah, we got lizardmen up here doing all their stuff. There is an NPC around here somewhere who'll give you a quest if you haven't already done it, which... Oh, there she is. Oh, hey, how's it going, buddy? You want to play? Let's play. Splat. Allow me to sing you the song of my people. La la la. I never said it was a good song. Okay. Yeah. So you got a quest. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Everyone wants to play with me. I am pretty fun, I admit. I'm very entertaining. I'm an entertainer. Yay. So we're just going to beat up these lizardmen. They empower themselves. As you can see, this guy got all buff. He started taking steroids right there, right in front of us. He just started taking steroids. Notice how they're like, you know, multi-attacking and flurrying and stuff. So they were a little more substantial than they started doing that with Destiny of Elias. Actually, no. Actually, it was Rise of Kunark when they started making the enemies that you would fight a little more substantial than previous expansions would have led you to believe, because they started changing the mechanics, and the mechanics were applying to the mobs as well. So yeah. Anyhow, do all these quests and finish everything up, and then eventually you're going to get sent into here as part of the quest line and figure out what's going on. An old friend awaits us inside this temple. I'm not going to tell you who, but an old friend awaits us, and he's really cool. He's really, really cool. More I will not say. Alright, so there's a cave over here. And there's another zone inside the cave. That temple there, that's the first, let's call it a shard zone, because that's basically the role that it plays in here. It's the easy shard zone. The medium one is in there. This cave. We're going to go inside this cave. There's also a couple of names that can spawn in here. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a big Grim Reaper type dude. And we got all these guys to play with. Where's the path? Here it is. I should probably deal with them as I encounter them rather than just run through the whole zone. Because as you can see, they aren't like particularly dangerous, but they are still damaging me, and they become more dangerous the more there are, obviously. Behold my powers of song. I love that bang sound. Just, I don't know, it just makes me think of a frying pan to the face. Oh, yes, that's right. I wanted to let everyone know in case they didn't read Kander's post, or whatever it was. Returning account. All accounts starting May, I believe it was 2nd to May 12th, or was it 15th? I think it was the 15th. Anyways, the beginning of May, all accounts are receiving a little bauble that will allow them to instantly transform one character into a level 100 character. So, yeah. To help you get right into Kunark Ascending, because, oops, I didn't want to do that, because you gotta be level 100 to go there and do a whole bunch of other stuff, but this will eliminate the whole level grind part so you can get right into the action. Because it's kind of funny that they do that, because it's like, okay, one of the problems they have as a developer is people blowing through the content and then having nothing to do, but at the same time they give us a tool to blow through all of the content and get straight to end game, and then speed up the process of having nothing to do. It's like, okay. I personally don't have a problem with fighting my way to level 100 and getting there naturally, because that's, I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, play the game. You bought the game, play it. But now you don't have to, because you can just use this token and it will play itself. Yay! Alright, where are we? Come on, Krivik. This was one of the mercs that you would get from this expansion. They were not nearly as powerful as the developers claimed they would be. That was an outright lie, quite frankly. There's a Paladin and a Templar. The Paladin didn't even compare to the standard Paladin. It was pretty pathetic. Didn't even have the hate transfer for that matter. But, oh yeah, this is about where you will find that guy that I was talking about, the Grim Reaper dude. If he's up. Which he does not appear to be. But, yeah, this portal here, this is the Fear Gate. And if you go around the Fear Gate, that's the other place. What's it called? The Throne of Fear. I have been feared. Who would have thunk it? Getting feared by the Throne of Fear. Alright, Rose, can you, like, stop being a little pansy? I mean, just saying, it's kind of embarrassing. You're representing me, buddy. Lame ass. Ooh. It's kind of nice when you kill them and they've empowered themselves, because you can clearly see their corpses lying there, empowered with the power of fear and death. So yeah, that's where the Throne of Fear is. That's the next zone. I believe this was quest related, but I don't remember what you did with it. I think you had to like put like staves or something down around it. I haven't gone through this quest line in quite a while. It wasn't a really fun quest line, honestly. I don't know. Kind of like going through the Altar of Malice timeline. It was just kind of soul draining, tedious, I guess is the word I'm looking for. It was very tedious. But enough of this nonsense. Let's go to Opal Plains. Maybe. Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me? Nope. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're going to Opal Plains, because we're going to show you both zones. Neither of them are very big by themselves, but put them together and they're decent size. Behold! Okay, this is Opal Plains. Again, not very big. Duringlife is located in Harrow's End, which is, well, right there. This is also where you'll find the Dread Cutter. That's the next shard zone here. I think that's it. Harrow's End is the final one, and then there's Dread Cutter, although there is the Pirate Raid, which is like... or the Pirate Kings, which is a raid zone, and if you want to get your Channeler Mythical, that's the fight you have to do, as opposed to the Beast Lord Mythical, where you have to defeat the statue of Zek, the raid challenge raid. So yeah, there's a town here. It's Carden Ward. It's over here somewhere, right where my mouse is. Let's see. There's a lot of crap on this map, isn't there? Alright, well, let's just take a look around. Alright, so here you have the Turbillion, or whatever you call it. I think that's what it's called. But, yeah. This is the portal. This will take you back to Eidolon. There is also a Wizard Spire that you can do a quest to activate, which is off in that direction somewhere. And there is a Druid Ring over in that direction somewhere. Lots and lots of Horde in here. See, they're all over the place. There are names in there too. There was one that used to be really, really nasty, and I can't remember what his specialty was, but he like, you'd be doing awesome, and then suddenly you just explode. Never did figure out what the trick was, but the last time I was here, we kind of ran into him, Kiko and I, incidentally, and just melted his face off. So yeah. So here's Carden Ward. This is your quest hub. Behold. There's also a crafting quest hub right here. Behold. Notice the guards are little epic dudes. What we got here? There is a little thing that you will play. I think it's in this building. Anyways, there's a trade skill timeline that will make a teleporter on the Isle of Mara that takes you into one of these buildings. Mouse, can you not do that, please? Yeah, here it is. This little thing. Isle of Mara Reality Anchor. Yay! So if you need to just come here directly, you can just go to the Isle of Mara, and there it is. Otherwise, you can take a Wizard Spire here. Again, it will take you over there somewhere once you've got that activated. There's also the Druid Ring over that direction. And, of course, you can always take the Turbillion if you're in the Eidolon jungle. Faction Merchant is Journal Stewart. Journal, where you at? Here he is. Oh, wait. He's not here because I haven't done that yet. Yeah, here's Furiona. She's dead. See, I haven't done her quest line, so she's dead. She's like, hey, what's up? I'm dead now. She just fell over dead talking to you. And you were like, oh my goodness. Yeah, sad. If you look closely at her face, you can see she's got the little spectral thing going on there. Yeah, she's dead. And she's just like, hi. She realizes that the camera's pointed right at her, and she's a little camera shy. So sorry, princess. We'll leave. But yeah, when you finish the quest line, that's where the Drinel's steward will be standing. He's the faction merchant. You can buy stuff from him, which you probably don't want to do anymore because it's pretty crappy compared to all the stuff that you can get that's current. So yeah, but that's the stuff that you could get that was like the red spectral effect. It's kind of cool looking. Makes good appearance armor. Speaking of appearance, finally someone linked the Charms Way, the Awakened Charms Way. That's the swashbuckler epic, and it looks just as crappy as ever. It's quite a while ago that they linked it. I don't know if it's still on here. Maybe, wait. Let's keep looking. It should be. Oh, come on, guys. I just want to show the audience the crappy Charms Way. Ah, here we go. Okay, so this is Havoc. This is what you get if you're a brigand. See, brigand. It's kind of cool looking little sword. Behold, I got it fixed. I don't know what it is. I removed armor and put it back on or something, and suddenly he draws his weapon now. So that's Havoc. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's got a cool little spinning blade at this part here. It's got some little spectral effect there. So it's kind of neat. All right, go brigands. Then you get Charms Way. All right, swashbuckler weapon, and it looks like crap. This is the Awakened Charms Way. It's got a little spectral effect on the spinny part. Basically, this is what the mythical looks like, just without the spectral effect there. It's just it's basically a fencing foil with a spinny blade. Ooh. I mean, it's like I got one in my closet. Of course, it doesn't spin, and I didn't have to go through the fires of hell to get it, but I got a foil too. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Crappy as ever. Yay. There is an epic. I don't see him. So actually, now I think about it, I think he spawns right on this rock, and I just lucked out because he would have probably just reached up into the air as a werewolf and tore my wings off. Pretty sure it's right there. There's something Moon Dancer or something like that. Zoom it in here. Zoom it in. Yeah, right there. Feral Moonraker. He's the Moonraker. Alright. So, yeah. So, if you're wondering where James Bond meets Star Wars, it's right there. Alright. Still a little James Bond trivia for you. Not trivia, but Easter egg. There we go. So, yeah, we got these little guys, the shambling mound dudes. Where is that wizard spire? Ah, okay. It's right over here. There are also aerial shinies in this zone. They're not too hard to see, although the fog does kind of obscure them a little bit. I still didn't have too much trouble finding them unless they were in the trees, because, the leaves obscure them a lot. Yeah, there's one right there. Poosh. Behold, the snowflakes. Those also obscure them. Whispers of the Argot. Oops. Come on. Forgot I have this all the way up there. Alright, Whispers of the Argot. Look at all of those shinies. Or sparklies. But yeah, here's a quest. Well, not a quest, but here's the spire. You'll do a quest to fix this back up. I obviously haven't done it yet, or you see the little spire thing. But once you do, then you can use this freely. I don't remember if you had to do a quest for the... I think you might have had to do a quest for the Druid Ring. I know you had to do one for the spire. But over here, eventually, we're going to find the Lugians. Not to be confused with werewolves. They're like special werewolves, I guess. I'm not quite really sure. They're Lugians. That's all you need to know. Like Drinel, he's apparently he's probably their patron deity or something, because they look like he does. Yeah, here they are. Uh-oh, and here's some bad Lugians. They're going nuts. In fact, Krivuk is also a Lugian. See? So they're like, they kind of look like gnolls actually. Like real gnolls, not the little dinky gnolls that we get in most MMOs, but like, you know, the real gnolls, the big half demon, half hyena things that are like all big and hulking and they'll rip your face off. But yeah, we got all these guys over here. They'll give you quests and stuff. Basically, they want you to find out what's wrong with their lord. That's Drenel. Yes, Drenel looks like this guy. Or maybe I should say this guy looks like Drenel. So let's head down towards the coast where we can find the Dread Cutter. Like I said, that's the final, or not the final, well, it's a shard zone. The last shard zone before you go into Harrow's End itself, which is over here somewhere. So yeah, here's the beach. There's another little encampment of wayward souls over here. We don't have to worry about these things, I don't believe. There's also some rust monster creatures. Yeah, there they are. Drury Skettler. That's a rust monster, don't lie to me. And of course oozes. See, here's a little camp over here. Eventually, when you're done with all that, you get to go over here. There's a named that spawns. It's like an herbalist, so-and-so the herbalist. She spawns over there past the staircase. That's Harrow's End. Alright, see the big Drenel statues? Yeah, Harrow's End is that big monstrosity there. The bell will toll. There's a bell that tolls every now and then. You can't hear it because my sound is way down, but yeah. It's all bong. Dreadcutter is down here. There's little, looks like a hover platform. That's how you zone into it. Dreadcutter is like a ship that I guess ferries the spirits to the pier. It's been taken over by Zek dudes, and you got to do something about that. What a dreary landing this is. Yeah, there it is. That takes you to the Dreadcutter. It's a very small zone. It's like probably as long as this pier is. You know, you start on, you start at the aft and you just make your way to the bow, and then you come back to the center and fight the final boss. I'm not going to tell you who the final boss is, but there's a final boss. Spoilers, there's a final boss. Yeah, not a very difficult boss. It's not a hard zone. It's a very short zone. I haven't done the raid. The raid would probably kick me straight to the moon, but oh, see, can you hear the bell? There's the bell. Hell's bells. AC/DC will start playing any minute now. Yeah, so anyways, there's an herbalist. She spawned, is that her? No. She spawns over here somewhere. I don't see her. Well, anyway, she spawns over here, and she has a lot, and I do mean a lot, of knockback moves. They're not like big knockbacks, like kick you from here to the other side of the planet, but you'll be bouncing all over the place. She's annoying. She's not difficult. Oh yeah, these guys, they fight each other. Relosian Marauders, yeah. Zek is waging war. That's what Zek does. Again, finding out why is the whole point of this timeline, and I'm not going to tell you why because that would ruin the surprise. And this is Harrow's End. There is a heroic version, and then there's a raid version. Drenel is inside. A few other notable NPCs from the various timelines are also inside because this is where we all go. Well, not all of us. The dragons don't go here. They have their own special exclusive club where they go, but I've shown you that a couple of times actually. So yeah, I guess that pretty much wraps it up for the afterlife. Well, not counting the heroic zones, but we'll get to those. We still got a few others we need to do. In the meantime, oh, let me show you the druid ring, so you'll know that I'm not smoking anything. It's right over here somewhere. If you want to actually get down to the beach, there's a there it is. There's a path right there. You just so you just come around this way, and then you come down this way. There's going to be a lot of werewolf dudes. Not werewolf dudes, you know what I mean. Spectral werewolves. Yeah, these are the Lugian fields. Yeah, there's a druid ring right there. Back into the fog, to the mist. Stephen King's The Mist. Oh, good thing I came here because look what I found. A thingy. And you know how I love these things. Behold, oh, I've already got it. Lame. Oh well, I've got it. So yeah, maybe you do have to do a quest for this one. I'm not seeing any portal here. Portal? No, no. Okay, so yeah, I think there is a quest that you have to do for this one. I seem to recall doing something that made it appear, but I couldn't tell you what. But I'm pretty sure if you finish... Oh, actually, wait. I believe there was like a druid-ish type person who wanted you to do some stuff up here. I think she was down on the beach area. Maybe. But yeah, that's the afterlife. So basically you go into a twisted version of the Fiorot, a prettier version of the Fiorot, to be honest. And then you come to this place, the Oval Plains. Behold. Lovely, isn't it? So yeah, thanks for watching, and next time, who knows where we will go. We are the wind. We blow wherever we feel like. So yeah, catch you later. Peace out, everyone.